Will the US government confirm that aliens exist before 2027? I'd love to hear what you think, but right now, users on Polymarket are only giving that about a 14% chance, and you can see that's down from about 17% just a few days ago. You can see here that over $5.8 million has been bet on this so far since we've got this going. Now, what are the rules for this market? So the market will resolve to yes if the President of the United States, any member of the Cabinet of the U.S., any member of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, or any U.S. federal agency definitively states that extraterrestrial life or technology exists before December 31st, 2026 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Otherwise, it'll resolve to no. So how they're going to resolve it is that official information from the government of the United States, which is quite vague, and or a consensus of credible reporting will also be used. So, what do you think? Well, I can see here what some of the people here. Some people seem to think that aliens are definitely trading on this, which obviously would, in theory, give a big payoff. And somebody has made the comment here that Trump himself has confirmed the existence of aliens many times, calling them illegal and even deported. Obviously, that's a joke on Trump's kind of policies on things. Now, and somebody else has just talked about a recent kind of interview that's resurfaced about Obama confirming that aliens are real. Now, I think it's been taken out of context from my understanding. Then basically, Obama was saying that if aliens existed anywhere in the universe, not if the U.S. government had any information about them. Polymarket's not the only prediction market with this question being asked. If we go over to Kalshi, they actually give a much, much higher chance here. They say 20%, whereas Polymarket was only 14%. And you can see this got to as high as 27.4%. Their resolution mechanism is basically the same, although they're saying that the White House has to confirm it, and they've prohibited people who are employed by any source agencies and any person who holds any information about aliens is not allowed to trade on the contract. Whether or not people will actually enforce that or not remains to be seen. And obviously people here are saying that obviously it's not going to happen and cautioning that there probably won't be any information on this. Somebody points to a Scientific American article here, which basically just says that although Trump has ordered the release of files related to UFOs and aliens, that there's no evidence of extraterrestrials visiting Earth that we know of so far. Moving on, related to this, we have contracts related just to UFOs in general. So this isn't necessarily aliens, this is just UFO files. So Kalshi thinks that there's a 90% chance that the U.S. government will release new UFO files before the end of 2027, and they're giving that a 90% chance. Although if you look here, the volume is tiny, just $45,000. If you look at each on Polymarket and Kalshi for the aliens contracts, there are $6 million on each platform being bet. So here they're saying that if the federal government has released before the 1st of January 2027 unreleased documents, audio files, video files related to unidentified aerial phenomena, so UAPs, not UFOs, then the market resolves to yes, and their sources here are the kind of standard things that you would expect for them to sort of see from the New York Times to ABC to Fox News. Now, if you're looking at a specific timeline here, Polymarket actually has a bet here that they're only giving a 29% chance that this will be done before the 31st of March. So obviously people on Kalshi looking at this before the end of the year at 90%, whereas people looking at it before the 31st of March, which is Trump has ordered it to be done immediately, think it'll only actually happen at about 29%. Again, this is even lower volume here at like 17,000. And finally, Kalshi has another market related to all this. On the surface, so this is, will a new interstellar visitor be confirmed before 2027? Now, on first look, this is confirming whether or not aliens are there, but it actually is just an object is confirmed coming from outside of the Earth's, our solar system. Again, the standard sources here, but as somebody here in the comments mentions that there have been 3 of these in the last 3 years that have been confirmed, and they seem to think that with better equipment, will be more likely to see these. The market at currently a 48.5% chance of that happening, although if that number is accurate, which I have no idea if it is or not, which seems to suggest that the odds are probably slightly higher than that. And you can see here that $90,000 roughly has been bet on this one. So I'd love to know what you think about aliens. Do you think the US government is hiding information about aliens? Do you think that aliens actually exist somewhere out in the universe and we just haven't been contacted by them? So please leave a comment in the comment section below.